Hey friends, I wanted to get on here really quick before you got into the video to explain myself. This video is actually the vlog of the final moving day and then a little bit of our first day in the house. So I just wanted to explain it really quick. We are a couple weeks behind on getting this up. We have lived in our house now for a couple of weeks, which you guys, we love it here. But I wanted to put this up before I did my before we did the moved in home tour, so that way the chronological thing would be correct. And I thought this was really good footage and I didn't want to not share it, so sorry that it's late, but here it is. Hope you guys enjoy our moving day. Thanks a lot. It is moving day. The day is finally here, and if you can't tell by this craziness that's going on, look at that. Can you see? Yeah. All of these cabinets are empty. Fridge is empty except for some water bottles. I've got everything open so I can get the last of everything, but it is moving day.
We're back in the car, headed to the new house with some stuff back there. What do you want to tell them?
Moving is hard work.
On what's going on. We loaded up U-Haul this morning, took it out to the new place, unloaded it. This is our second trip with the U-Haul truck. I've got some buddies. We're all taking a break right now. Got a buddy over here, got another guy, big time helper over. Where's he at? Oh yeah, he's back there. Anyway, I got some good friends that are helping me, and we're loading up all this stuff, and that's from my end of it. And right here, the dogs, they just don't know what's going on. What are we doing? We're getting ready to move? We're getting ready to move, guys? Huh? Yep.
Hey guys, it is 8:15 right now. We have gotten a lot of stuff moved in today. Dad and one of his friends just brought back another U-Haul full of things, including the humongous desk. Boom, boom, boom. So they're about to start unloading more of that into here, and then we've just been cleaning, and Mom got me and Parker's bathroom looking really nice.
Like brand new?
Like spanking brand new.
Smelling like a dream.
It smells really good. It looks very, very good. Got some stuff off using, what products did you use?
Which stuff are you talking about?
Used some hold on. I cleaned the wood cabinet with the Method wood polish. I cleaned the tub with Mrs. Meyer's tub. Ooh, this, I'm gonna have to take this whole thing apart. The Mrs. Meyer's tub and tile.
I disinfected that nasty toilet with some Method anti-bac.
Cleaned the mirror with Method glass cleaner. Of course, all of these are natural products. I scrubbed the floor on my hands and knees with just some Mrs. Meyer's dish soap and a little bit of water. I cleaned the countertop with the Caldrea Dahlia Red Currant.
Stuff smells good.
Yeah, it do. And
So
then,
does the wood,
yeah.
Wood for Good? Yeah, Wood for Good polish smells so good.
And then when I finished up, I sprayed the shower curtain and rugs with the Caldrea Tangelo Palm Frond Linen and Room Spray, and it smells like $1,000,000.
I'll say that 10 times fast.
I've been waiting for this. For the master bedroom. Here we go. Well, guys, it is 5:48 p.m. May 24th, 2018, and we are getting ready to leave this house for the last time. I remember when we first saw this house, we had only looked at a couple, and I told my husband, I'm done looking. I found it. This is it. He wasn't convinced, so we had to look at a couple more. And he said, you know, I've been praying about it, and I think you're right. This is the house for us. We've lived here for 5 years in the subdivision on the cul-de-sac, and I gardened, and I canned, and I proved to myself that I can homestead on an acre. I didn't have barnyard animals, but I had a nice big garden, and I learned about community. Even though the people that lived around us didn't really garden or anything like that, I learned that growing food can bring you closer to others, even if they don't grow their own food. We started YouTubing. We also learned to trust in the Lord, because it was at this house that we decided to homeschool. And I became self-employed. I don't know that I'm going to miss this house. There are things I like about it, sure. But what I really like about it were the people that lived around me, and of course the memories here. But those we can take with us. So I think we are on to bigger and better things. So let's go. A new adventure begins. Good morning. We just spent our first night in our house. We are completely moved. Thank the Lord. That was rough, driving back and forth and back and forth. So today's objective is to make this space livable and that space livable. But first, coffee. Okay, so you can see I've made a pretty big dent. So basically I started on this side and I just concentrated on the floor. I still have that, which I have to vacuum out the vents from where they worked on the floors. A lot of the sawdust got in the floor. Those are out of the oven because the oven needs to be deep cleaned. So now I'm working on these countertops. Holy cow. But one of the things that I bought a couple of things I had mentioned in my new home decor haul, which I'll throw an iCard up in the corner, that I had a project in mind. I'm still going to do the project, but not in the location nor in the way that I was originally planning. I was remembering the space larger than it actually is. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a command center, and I was wanting to do it right here. But all of the things that I wanted to do is just a lot for this space. So I'm going to do part of it in one area and another part in this area. So what I'm going to put right here, because it just makes sense, since we come through this door, we need a place for mail, which is where the galvanized envelope comes from, and we also need a place to put our keys, which is where the arrow with the hooks. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of those right there. So I'm going to go ahead and give away the other part. I bought some chalkboard paint, and I was going to paint all of that in chalkboard. I was going to draw a I was gonna do like a calendar on there, but the calendar, the envelope, a clock, the keys was just a lot for this space. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the wall so that way they'll already be in place. I mean, who knows, we might get our first bit of mail at this address today, who knows. So here's a little trick I learned somewhere. Whenever you're trying to hang something and you need to locate the part where the nails go, put a little bit of toothpaste on it and then press it up against the wall, and then that way you'll know where the holes will go. So I just used a level, made sure, put the arrow where I wanted it, made sure it was level, and then pressed the toothpaste up against the wall. Then I put my nails in, wiped the toothpaste off, and then I was able to hang my hanger.
Makes your garden grow, water and sunshine. What makes your spirit grow, knowing that she'll be mine. Tater bug, my potatoes. Tater bug, don't want my tomatoes. Tater bug, coming out to get you. Tater bug, if I find you, I'm gonna squish you.
Thanks so much for stopping by Freedom Homestead. Here we're about living off the land, being together as a family. We homeschool our 2 children. We talk to you about our gardening adventures, how we preserve our own food and build our food storage. We live on a tight budget, and we share with you our grocery hauls. I will even break out the cleaners and show you how I clean my house. So whether we're sharing with you our life, our love of liberty, or our love for each other, thanks so much for stopping by, and please consider subscribing.